Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging. I do believe that you have been enjoying what we are doing in this channel, and because of your support, we are moving higher and higher. Remember, you are dealing with #1 pro homeland channel, and I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful, and this is a wonderful family. And I do urge all of you, most of you that watch us has not subscribed, 90-something% according to the record. So what are you waiting for? You can help to build this channel. It's yours, and I do believe that you will contribute powerfully to this. And what we are doing here, we are not joking, because we want to make our homeland the best and nothing more. So what are we discussing today? We are going to be discussing the issue of changing the narrative, and the issue that people has been talking about, because a lot of things need to be discussed, and one of them is the issue of changing Onitsha. The issue of changing Onitsha. Whose responsibility? Is that the government of Soludo alone, or is that the people alone? What can be done, and what is available? Onitsha is one of the greatest city in Nigeria. Most of the investment there, we are actually people that build most of the whole thing, being neglected by the government, both in the center and in the state and local government. There are a lot of issues, issue of insecurity, issue of poor waste management, open drainages, issue of lack of good roads, no water, public water system, and a lot of other things. No proper religious centers and the sporting centers in that area. And also in the issue of hotels and lacking a major, and the city also lacking better capacity in education, which educational institutions, the ones that are there is not enough, and is people have to move away from the city to go not just the ordinary education, but the high institutions also. So, but these are challenges, and the challenges of poor transportation networks in the city, and also the internet and the electricity power supply. These are mirage of problems that this city has been facing, and up till now, nobody is actually, even the present governor is actually, they are not actually planning to solve any of them. What they are doing is to scratch the surface and praise themselves over the high heavens that they have accomplished great things. Let me give you an example of the water issue. The governor has and his lap dancers has been going about talking about it, that they have actually for the first time renovated and rehabilitated the water system in the great city of Onitsha, which they were selling this thing to the unsuspecting public. But the fact is that on the ground, there is no water supply anywhere in Onitsha. I'm not talking about there's no water supply. So people like us started talking about it, there's no water and all those things, and suddenly the governor eventually opened and owned up to their propaganda and said, yes, we are doing it, but we are here to distribute it to the houses. So that's the truth. Yeah, they might have started, but remember, how long will it take them to supply water in a city or like Onitsha? Will it take more than 1 year? Why is it taking up to going to 4 years and nothing is done? So that's what we are talking about. So on the issue, people talking about what's the next step to change Onitsha. Basically, the government has to step up. Even if the people are investing, there must be a policy formulation. There must be a way to midwife all those strength and energy people are deploying in development of Onitsha. The people has to be organized, and this is what the role of a government to make policy. If you see in West Disposal, you can see that although that the government of Anambra State cleared a huge year-old huge dumps, but up till now they have not actually put in a proper system that will actually make West to be a thing of the past in the streets of Onitsha. So because they have not put a system that will go door to door to collect all those waste, and also to put policies that penalizes those who deface the city. So they have not done that, and they are not planning to do that, because what happened is that it's like people that are being put in those places are not motivated to work. Is it the local government? They are not motivated. Some of them are yet to know their rules and what they need to be, what they need to do. So that's the problem. So now the government has to, even if the people are willing, because what happened is that they are just looking for somebody that will actually lead them to the line, and the persons or the organization that the cap fit is the government, because how so there are things you cannot do unless the government actually come up with a policy. And we have talked over and over again about that Onitsha roads can be all done. 90-something% of them can be done. But it can only be achieved if the government has a policy and say from this time and this time we are declaring an emergency. We are mobilizing all the resources, both human and everything, that in 2 years all 90-something% of the roads has to be done. And the new estates, you cannot start selling all those same building everywhere without putting roads. And you can't leave side of the roads without being grassed or pavemented. So these are policies the government can do. Ordinary people cannot do it. The government can also change the narrative in the markets by saying, okay, those markets, we don't want any market that is dirty, that are not paved. So at the moment, if the government doesn't put these policies, nothing happens. In the issue of security, these are also areas that the government is also failing. Because to secure Onitsha is not a rocket science, because it's not a huge city, it is easy to secure Onitsha. But what happens is that because they don't have the determination, they don't have the urge to do so, and that's why they keep on saying, oh, we are doing something, whereas they are not doing something. There is no way anytime the government wake up and said, we have to put real security in Onitsha, there's no criminal that can overcome them. They all know, the underworld knows about this. They know that the government actually doesn't want to do the right thing. So if the government put a policy that, okay, CCTV cameras everywhere, all the houses has to put CCTV cameras, everywhere has to be with solar lights. All the houses must put that, so that there's no dark corners, and the government on their own on major streets will put CCTV cameras, put solar lights everywhere. There won't be any dark corner in the city. The criminals usually operate in the dark time or in the night. They will have something to fear. So this will actually bring down the insecurity by 80-something% immediately, without even putting the booby in the streets. So another thing is to basically flood the whole place with security, and security, and with good control rooms. You can easily monitor the whole city with just a click of your system. So that's what we are talking about. There are many things the government is not doing, and once they start doing all those things, I bet you things will change for good. So on the issue of the housing and all those things, why you still have issue with these expired buildings, expired roofing systems, and very ugly looking buildings, is because the government is dilly-dallying, the government is sleeping, the government don't want to move forward on these things. Once they determine to do something about these things, you can see this thing will re-engineer or change the economy for good. Because think about that, if government make a policy that every houses they have to paint it every 1 year or 2 years, you have to get your houses in order. What it does is that the paint industry and other industry will start growing, because the urge to produce more will be there, because they have now a market to sell. So that's how you build the economy. There are a lot of things. The leisure centers, although I will do a vlog on that, because some people were suggesting about where to put on all these leisure centers. There are many areas they need to take and to build religious centers. We are going to do more about this, but I don't know what you think about what we are talking about here. Remember, your ideas and your opinions matters in this. That's why we urge you to comment. Always comment on this channel. If you comment, you will help us to actually reach wider audience, and also to harvest ideas, because we are not a monopoly of ideas, but with you on our side, we can actually change the narrative. We can actually have a better homeland, because some of the ideas we are sharing, as you are sharing this, or we are discussing, as you are sharing them, those government officials will be seeing it and knowing that the wool that covered, or the shadow that covered the people, actually coming off, and they will they have to now say, oh, you can't be taking them for fun anymore, because people are beginning to know they are left and right, and they are beginning to demand for it. So it's like this issue of every day, oh, we are awarding roads. 2 days the road completely damaged. So this will not be happening if you are commenting about it, talking about this. The politicians will know now that people cannot be taken for a ride anymore. So I don't know. Please help us to share this. Please like and comment. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and have a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye.